Let's get scratching.
Welcome back to the S&S crew. Thank you for joining us. Do us a favor, press like, press subscribe. We are bringing winners to the world. NFL picks against the spread. We got 4 of them each. We got a teaser. We got an underdog. And, of course, survivor picks. And before we get into that, Jer, let's do a little recap of Week 7. Okay, Week 7, we had both of our platinum picks came through. New England, -7 for you. SF, -2 for me. Both of our gold picks came through. Giants for me and Indy for you. I'm actually now 6-1 on my gold picks this year. Both our silvers did not come through. Nice. Tampa Bay and Washington, not so much. Your bronze came through with Seattle. They took care of business at Houston. Both of our underdogs lost straight up, and my teaser came through, and both of our survivors came through. So, pretty solid week. Taking a look at the record, 35-21 on the season, 63%. So we're going to move on to NFL Week 8 bets. It is that time, Jer. We got our 4 picks against the spread, and we're ready to rock. Okay, we are going to set it off with platinum picks, Jer. I'm going to go ahead and start it off with Houston -1, coming off a beating off Seattle. Seattle turned it over 4 times and still took care of business pretty easily. I'm hoping the home court cooking can help the Texans here. Obviously, they need the win like blood. SF, we know they had a pretty valiant victory last week against Atlanta, but still that running game doesn't look 100%. I know McCaffrey's catching everything underneath the moon, but going to fade the 49ers here and lay the 1 and take Houston in a must-win, quote-unquote, game, Jer. I'm going to lay the 1 and give me the Texans for platinum. Okay, tell me why you are liking Tampa Bay -4.5.
I know it's a divisional game and it's kind of going against what we preach, but I just think this is a get-right spot for MVP candidate Baker Mayfield. Generally, when he pitches a bad game, he always comes back really strong. Saints are lackluster at best. I know their defense is hanging them in there. But I really think Tampa's, going to get right. At least a 30 burger here against this tough defense. And, take care of biz. So I'm loving them.
Yeah, I think
for the platinum.
I think Godwin and Evans are out. So they just got basically Egbuka and Shepard and a few other guys. Pretty capable guys. And I think Bucky Irving is still out. Saints, I think Condre Miller, their backup running back, he's out for the year. And hearing rumors of Alvin Kamara possibly getting traded, and he's saying he doesn't want to get traded. He wants to ride it out in New Orleans. So, I mean, that's interesting. And then obviously, there's rumors of Tyler Shuck starting sooner than later. So we'll see. New Orleans, they fight hard, but the talent isn't just there. So you're going to lay the 4 in a division matchup, Tampa Bay for Jer's Platinum. All right, Let's move on to Cole. Tell me, Jer, why you are laying the 6.5 with the Bengalis against the lowly Jets.
They just impressed me so much in the Icy Hot Bowl. I know this Pittsburgh defense is not as stout as they used to be, but I just think that they're going to keep rolling, especially against this weak team that hasn't won yet. I know that can probably. I believe that it'll be just by a touchdown, and yeah, he'll take care of biz though. Flacco looks great.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I mean the offense is kind of reborn the last couple of weeks. Only thing I would be worried about is the defense for Cincinnati, but I mean it is the Jets' offense, if you can call it that. Tyrod Taylor, I mean, he didn't look that great last week. He was okay against Tampa, but man, Jets are struggling to score. That's going to be tough for them.
Game manager at best. Okay. Game manager at best. Yeah.
Very much so. I mean, he's got to scramble and pick up chunk yards with his feet, and I don't see that happening. And Breece Hall's been a disappointment as well. Looks like Garrett Wilson won't play for the Jets either. So tough situation. Jets need their defense to step up big if they want a chance. All right, I'm going to take a look at my gold selection. I'm laying the 3 with the Packers in the Aaron Rodgers Revenge Bowl. I know they have not looked so good lately, Green Bay, but I think this number is small enough for them to cover. And the Steelers, I mean, both these guys are my division-winning picks for their respective divisions, but I think this is a bad spot. For Pittsburgh, they do have a little bit of rest because they played last Thursday. I just think Green Bay can probably flex on them a little bit and get back into good graces with the NFL bettors because, I mean, usually I don't like to lay the 3 points on the road, as you know, Jared, but I think it's I mean, at worst, I'm thinking I'll get a push if Green Bay with a walk-off field goal type thing here. And, yeah, as we were saying before, Steelers defense is mediocre at best, I would say. And if Green Bay can shut down the rush attack, and obviously DK Metcalf, I think he's had a touchdown in almost every game. So that's what I'm seeing there. I'm seeing Green Bay coming away with possibly touchdown to 10-point victory. Sunday night football on NBC. So that's my gold pick, laying the 3, Green Bay. So far we're laying quite a bit of chalk so far, but we'll move on to the silver picks. Silver picks were not that great for us last week, but we're going to bounce back this week after hitting our platinum and golds. All right, I'm going to set it off with the silver selection. I am, after much debate, going to take those Dallas Cowboys plus the 3.5. I'm liking that I'm getting that hook so they can lose by 3 and still cover the spread. I've been hemming and hawing on this one, and I just can't see Denver taking care of business by over 3 here. As you know, Bo Nix is not my favorite quarterback, and I've faded Denver a little bit here and there, and it's been pretty good so far. So I'm going back to the well, fading the Denver Broncos and taking Dallas plus 3.5. I need that defense to step up, and I think Bo Nix might be the remedy for that Dallas defense. And it is a bit of a revenge game for Javonte Williams, the Cowboys running back. He used to be a Bronco, and he's had his moments, so I see him doing his thing, and obviously Dak and Lamb and what's his other the guy from Pittsburgh? I'm just drawing a blank. Pickens. I see them doing their thing, and I think Denver's just a slightly overrated team, and Dallas is a little underrated, believe it or not. So I'm taking 3.5 with Dallas for my silver. And tell me why you are laying the 7 with the Falcons against the lowly Dolphins.
Yeah, the Dolphins are just a train wreck. You know how I love to attack the weak teams, and I just don't see them getting it together yet again. B. John Robinson, you know, he can score from anywhere on the field, 80-something yard run, touchdown.
Yeah, he's a freak.
No problem as a highlight reel. I don't really have confidence in Dolphins pretty easily, at least double digits. So yeah, touchdown doesn't really scare me much.
Yeah, I mean, Dolphins defense is just horrible. So you got to see Bijan running all over them. Only thing that I have a little concern of is Penix's foot issue. So he didn't look that great last week. I mean, against SF. So I'm thinking, this might be a get right spot for him. But who knows? We'll see more if he's practicing this week or not. And so Jer is laying the 7 with the Falcons. And let's move on to bronze picks. Okay. You want to tell me why you are surprisingly going against your Eagles and taking the 7 with the Giants?
Yeah, so this isn't exactly I'm fond of the Giants pick, but this is more putting the voodoo on the Giants pick because every single time I bet with my team, they lose. When I bet against my team, they win. So I'm deep down, I'm hoping they win. So get in there, win Eagles under 7. And yeah, you do the do.
I think everyone's expecting Eagles to bounce back and get their revenge, but Giants have played Eagles pretty well. Obviously, they beat them straight up a couple of weeks ago, and I think they're just a little under the radar. I mean, Eagles look good last week, but I could easily see them winning by 3 or 4 here, maybe 6. So I'm liking that pick. Giants plus 7. For my bronze pick, it's hold your nose. Really stinky dog. It's just been in the water. It's been in the mud. It's just stanky, but it is them damn Tennessee Titans plus the 14, Jer. I had to do it. Those 14. Ugly dogs.
That is a college spread.
Yeah.
Like these are professionals that have been handpicked from the top college teams of the last, few decades or whatever, how old they are. And if they can't cover a 14-point spread, that's pretty bad. This, if you're taking the points, you should always take 14. That is way too many points. I know Las Vegas got blanked there, but that doesn't happen too much in the NFL. So yeah, 14 is a lot. Like it.
Well, I mean, if Cam Ward's not turning the ball over like 3 times and getting sacked 8 times, I can see them dinking and dunking and getting a few field goals on the board. And if they're down like, I don't know, 14-10 at halftime, I think that's a win. And I'm hoping they lose like maybe 24-17 type game, and everyone's happy and Tennessee shows a little bit of dignity. I mean, the new coach didn't work for them last week, but 2 touchdowns. Let's go, stinky dog, Tennessee Titans, bronze pick. All right, dog of the week time. We need to come through with a dog, Jer. We've been missing out on our underdog picks. I'm going to take the Vikings on Thursday night. Bit of a tough game to handicap, but I see Vikings probably are the better team right now, getting 3 points. I think most of the recreational bettors are on the Chargers, so
they got a better quarterback, that's for sure. Carson Spent is, they're hoping for Minnesota's hoping for anything, but obviously McCarthy's not healthy, or he'd be out there getting his shot. Right. So, yeah.
Even then, I think Minnesota can manage and take advantage of the Chargers. I know Joel should be back, but just something doesn't seem right with them Chargers right now. So I'm just going to take a chance with the Vikings. And tell me why you are liking the Chicago Bears as a dog in Baltimore.
Well, Baltimore, they're such a good team, but they're just kind of hexed this year, injuries and whatnot. I still haven't heard if Lamar Jackson is playing for sure. They say that he will play.
He's practicing.
Just doesn't. Oh, practicing. Okay. And coming back after that injury is never 100%. He could get re-injured depending on how bad the injury really is. Like, he's the backbone of the whole team. They're going to obviously rush him back a tiny bit. And he'll rush himself back. He's like that. It is Chicago has won 4 in a row. You're thinking, when is this going to end? You know they're going to lose eventually, and Baltimore is desperate. But I looked at all these dogs, and I never seen so many -7s and -14s, and the favorites are really money line parlay this week. Put it in. It's gonna come in. Be smart with your picks, but I think the money line parlay is a really good idea this week.
There's a lot of big favorites. I mean, Washington's getting 12.5. Tennessee's getting 14. We got a handful of teams getting 7, 6.5. So there are some winning money line teasers out there for sure, or money line parlays, I should say, not teasers.
Yeah,
I got teaser on the mind because we are going to teaser time on S&S Pigskin Picks. Do you want to set it off? Your teaser is Indy down to 7 and Pittsburgh up to 10.
Yeah, I think Pittsburgh will play a tough game. They always play tough defense at home. I don't really, Green Bay hasn't really shown me, against Arizona and losing to Cleveland, that their offense is necessarily going to play the lights out. I'm sure they can beat that -3, but when you get Pittsburgh at home, double digits, I think I'm going to take that every time. And, and then, sorry, my other one.
And then Indy -7.
Oh, yeah, Indy minus. Oh, God. Sorry. I'm rolling with the Colts. I even got the Colts fucking colors on right now. Like, they're rolling. I believe that score is going to be, at least a 2-score game. Even though I do like the 14 in any divisional game. But I really like the Colts. So 7 for sure. They're gonna get it done.
Okay. Colts and Steelers for Jair's teaser. I am taking the Eagles down to -1, and I am taking Dallas up to 9.5. I think Dallas can keep it within a touchdown pretty much, and Philly pretty much just has to win the game straight up against them Giants, and that will be my teaser selection for Week 8. Survivor pick. This was a tough choice. I mean, some big favorites, but I've already used Kansas City. Kind of want to save Indy for later in the season if possible. So I'm going to roll with Atlanta. ATL Shouty. And I'm taking the Falcons to survive. And you're taking Indy to survive. It's a 14-point favorite. I think that's pretty straightforward as why you're taking them.
Again, I'm out, but if the teams that I pick, if you still got them on your list, then by all means.
Right. I mean, it's a pretty straightforward reason why you're going to take Indy here, one of the better teams in the NFL, and then Tennessee probably. It's tough. I mean, who do you think's worse, Jets or Tennessee right now?
You got to go with the Jets just because they haven't won yet, and just that. Just the low scoring and low just everything. I feel bad for Aaron Glenn, but at least his defense shut down the vaunted Panthers.
I thought Woody Nelson's comments were kind of funny. He's like, no coach can really succeed with a quarterback who can't even complete a pass. And it's like, why would you throw your quarterback underneath the bus like that? Like, you know what I mean? I think he signed him for a couple of years. So it's like, even if you're trying to trade him.
Guaranteed. Like $30 million guaranteed. So all he has to do is sit there and he never has to work again.
But if you're trying to trade him, like who's going to trade for him when your owner's like bad mouthing him? And it's like, man, like you're just lowering his value as much as it can be already. So tough situation there. Yeah. So I'm going to take Atlanta to survive. You're taking Indy to survive. We're going up against the lowest of the low right now. So hopefully the survivor picks come through like they did last week. And we continue to roll and add to our 63% mark on S&S Pigskin Picks. Any final comments as we say sayonara to the audience, Jer?
Fly, Eagles fly, and stomp, Colts, stomp.
Let's get
Hey.